So the answer is yes, and the operator which satisfies this condition, which gives you which tries to help us to identify the maximum direction as well as the maximum rate of change slope, which can be estimated if one has the scalar function and one finds the derivative of it with the form which is given as a del operator. And when you consider a particular surface, because now it is no longer in a one-dimensional curve, this is going to be a contour line or surface, and when will this be vanishing? When theta will be equal to 90 degree. So that essentially means, so delta t also helps us to find the vector normal to the given surface, which is t of x comma y, whose corresponding contour surface, the normal of that given surface can also be estimated if you find the delta of t, which is called gradient. So now let's try to work out a couple of examples how to calculate gradient. So find gradient of R, which is nothing but x square plus y square plus z square. What is R? Magnitude of position vector. So what we need to find? Gradient of R. So what is gradient, which is also called as del operator? So del R is equal to x cap dou by dou x plus y cap dou by dou y plus z cap dou by dou z of R. So what is this equal to? X cap dou R by dou x plus y cap dou R by dou y plus z cap dou R by dou z. What is this equal to? R is square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So this will be equal to this will be equal to 1 by 2 square root of x square plus y square plus z square into 2x into x cap plus, in a similar way, 1 by 2 square root of x square plus y square plus z square 2y y cap plus 1 by 2 2z z cap divided by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Can you simplify this further? What will that give you? So that will give you 2 will numerator, 2 in the numerator and denominator will cancel. And what is this? This is nothing but magnitude of the radial vector, position vector r. And what you have? So you get x cap plus y cap plus z cap divided by r. What is this equal to? So what do you eventually get? So what we eventually get? X cap plus y cap plus z cap divided by r. What is this by definition? R vector divided by r, which is nothing but the unit vector. So that is a standard definition. So what does it signify? So it denotes the unit vector along the radial direction. So which is meaningful, because where is the maximal change for this position vector? It will be only along that r cap direction. So it's not a, so what one has to observe is, it's not a simple multiplication of whatever the function of x, y, z which we have when we have a dual operator, but it is much more than that. So you have to take that and you are essentially taking derivative with respect to x, y as well as z, and then you are multiplying with the respective unit vectors. So delta into t is not simply multiplying delta with a function alone. So it is much more than that. You are actually having a derivative operation inside. Now I will give you a couple of functions. You can try to find gradient of this. So function f of x comma y comma z is x square plus y cube plus z power 4. Function f of x comma y comma z is equal to x square y cube z power 4. Function f of x comma y comma z is equal to exponential of x sin y and ln z, and try to find gradient delta f in all the 3 cases and tell me the answers. So you have 2x x cap plus 3y square y cap plus 4z cube z cap. Is that what you are getting? Yes? So here it is in sum form, now next one is there in the product form. So now let's try to work out the same for the second case. What is dou f by dou x in this case? So that is 2x y cube z power 4 into x cap plus, so you get 3 y square, so you have to take derivative with respect to y, keeping x and z as constant. So you get, for consistency we will write it in 3x square and y square z power 4 y cap plus 4 x square y cube and into z cube into z cap. Is that correct? We'll move to the next example. So what will this be in this case? So this is e power x sine y and ln z is y and z part is constant into x cap plus, so with respect to y, so these two are constant functions, so you have only function of y which needs to be taken derivative. So what will this be? E power x cos y ln z into y cap plus final case, final part, e power x sin y. So if you take ln z, if you take derivative, so you will get 1 by z into 1 by z into z cap. Okay. So now we will work out 2 or 3 problems which are based on calculation of gradient.